It's ruined it all for all of us, hasn't it? Yeah. So yeah, I don't like hearing my voice normally, but now when we listen to it, it doesn't sound like me. So it's quite fun to listen back.
I like your voice, man. I think you got a great voice. Like you said, we've all got very different voices. We're like 3 different Power Rangers, you know?
Yeah, there's that podcast I listen to where they just sound like privately educated, posh white boys, and they talk they've both got different names, obviously, but I don't know who's speaking unless I'm watching the video. Haven't got a clue. They
Wow.
both sound the same, whereas I think we all do sound different enough.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely Instagram's definitely the one, though, isn't it? We're not getting much traction on TikTok, but
yeah, it's like the standard 200 views. It doesn't mean anything. Like I don't know what that's about.
this is where I think the little brief clips, like Drew saying about his Drew swear mode and Drew lost his job mode, like little 10-second clips might be quite good going forward. Like every now and again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think on you got what's he doing back on again? Get rid of him.
That's like.
Are you still recording?
Wait. If he was naked, that would be like a digital streaker, right? That's the equivalent to a digital streaker running across a podcast.
Gareth, this is a new episode.
What's he doing?
Sorry, then. I thought you were still chatting.
No. We do 2 episodes.
Surprise! I'll leave you alone.
I'll give you a call in an hour.
That's right. I'll probably be asleep by then.
Wow. You've got to put a block.
How do I block this weird, creepy guy that keeps coming on with his fuzzy camera?
I won't be back on now.
I'll be back.
Bye.
I was going to say I'm going to have a new beer now.
Sabotage.
That's kind of
Fallopian. Fallopian sounds like fallopian. I'm going to have a 5% sabotaged 5% sabotaged fallopian beer.
Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
On
Do you want some AMSR?
On Tuesday. It is a Tuesday.
ASMR?
Oh. Yeah, saying about that TikTok thing, like, I don't know about everyone else. When I'm on it, I'm scrolling videos and watching them for a few seconds at a time. I'm not watching long ones on there.
Is our stuff too long?
Yeah, I put like 60 to 90 seconds on. And that's because the comedy bit, there's usually a build up to it. Like, did you watch today's one that I put on just before we went on? It's absolutely hilarious.
I haven't seen it yet.
Have you not? Well, you're in it, so...
Yeah, maybe test the water with a few quick ones, like, just to see.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I think Instagram's the best one.
Yeah, I was talking about that new film, Drive Away Dolls, and you said, see you later. I don't want to repeat the joke.
Right.
I don't even remember saying it.
Hold on. I need to play this on the thing, because you need to hear it again. It is...
We're going meta in this episode.
Yeah, we're going... What's that? Is it
Can't
meta?
hear that, by the way.
Meta.
I know, I haven't done it yet. And it was called Drive Away Dykes.
Inception.
Not Drive Away Dolls. A little bit problematic these days. I like, yeah, I don't want to go into it. But imagine if you wrote a film called See You Later, Gays. Like, Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Have you not watched that clip that I put on? It's
That's
so
the one
good.
you two are in. No, I haven't seen. Is that 14? 13, 14?
I just posted it. Like 2 hours ago.
Dude, I'm on here. Like I
Posted
haven't.
it like an hour before we came on. I haven't even done the intro.
Roadhouse. I was watching Roadhouse, so I did the homework for the other one.
Rage Whale, your regular fix for movies and mayhem.
Jesus. This is the new beer I got from that Sandstone pub. And it is a pale ale. It's quite strong. It's lovely. Very different from my own brew.
Is it hazy?
I don't know.
Well, no, you can taste it. It tastes hazy. I
It's
don't know what hazy is.
DDH. Is that double dipped in hops?
Kev likes to double dip.
Is it double dip? What does DDH mean? It's a thing. I don't know.
That's you trying to use my initials if you're drunk.
But yeah, like it's. We'll stop talking about it in the future, but because this is all still new to us, it's still quite entertaining listening to ourselves. And I don't know if our audience wants to hear us talking about ourselves.
No, that sounds cringe. That we might as well rename this the 3 narcissists. So
3 narcissists and a baby. We don't have a baby.
Well, we
Gareth
have
can come on it.
Gareth, a baby and a beard. A baby
What,
with a big
James?
beard.
Reeve could guess.
Reeve could guess as the baby.
Yeah, he could teach us all about Marvel films and Godzilla. He was watching like Japanese Godzilla the other day.
Really?
Yeah, he loves it.
Dude, that reminds me.
Amazing.
We should throw in foreign films as well. I know we did with the Oscars and stuff like that.
What, like
when they
Emmanuel
come.
in Space?
That's not a real film.
What? No, I mean like
I haven't
Parasite.
Googled it, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
Like
Google it.
Parasite or some other ones. Like if someone
Parasite's
sees a French.
incredible. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think we should throw in any specific films. I think we should live our lives and talk about what we talk about. And if we see
Just go out there and live your lives.
and if we see a foreign film, we'll bring it up. But I don't
Drew,
think I
are you
want to.
coming to Kong at the weekend?
I can do, man. Yeah.
We're gonna see. I've got Reef from Friday at night all the way till Wednesday evening.
Almost a
Oh
week.
yeah, you wanted to do something on the
Nice.
weekend,
Yeah.
right?
So we might go and see Kong and Ghostbusters.
Ooh, double whammy.
Right. By the way, ignore my review on Ghostbusters. I really enjoyed it. It's just not.
Kev, everyone said it's terrible.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to
See,
Um,
see.
trying
This
to
is
placate
what-
you a little bit.
You
It's
know
fine.
what? It'll probably be
It is
the
fine.
last one.
Can I just say something though? What is
No,
it at the
'cause-
moment?
1 second. No, because the girl does really well in it. It's her story basically, and she's so
brilliant.
good that
Yeah,
she's
she's
gonna.
brilliant.
The next film, there will be another film guaranteed. That no, hopefully, all the old people will fuck off because it's great having them as a cameo for nostalgia, but they didn't add anything. Like in the
Just
first
quickly,
Afterlife, it
Who
was
knew
cool.
that? Who knew that her curly hair was a wig?
Yeah. She's
She's
like
got
a
like really long hair.
long blonde hair. Yeah.
Wait,
she's
what?
18. She's 18. And I think she's playing like a 15-year-old.
She grew up quick from the last one, didn't she?
I didn't know who she was. My mate, I watched it with my mate, and he said, "Oh, she's that girl from a random TV series with Chris Evans."
Oh. No. I was thinking of the she's in the Maid something Maidens.
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale.
That's where I recognise her from.
Yeah,
She's
who knew that?
Yes.
Because I saw an interview with her on the carpet, and she was like doing like a thing where she had like the hairnet on.
Yeah. Blessed is the fruit.
McKenna Grace. Gifted was the thing she did with Chris Evans.
She's good actress.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that the TV series? No,
Yeah,
is that a film?
she's in I, Tonya. She's in Young Sheldon.
She's killing it, man. She's
I
really
haven't
good.
seen this, but this was on my watch list. It's creepy as fuck. I know that because I watched the documentary. You know how you watch all those murder documentaries on Netflix, and then a year later they bring out a film or a series about it.
Yeah.
There's this friend of the family, and that's her there. Is the daughter.
Oh, I started watching that. That is brilliant, and it's creepy as hell. Yeah, it's based on real events, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. I don't want to
Yeah.
even talk about the premise.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, grooming and yeah,
And you talk about it.
yeah.
You
It's
have a
only
habit
'cause-
of that. That
It's only 'cause
episode
there's a
that me-
scene.
that I don't know if you've listened, James. The episode when you were in Spain and me and Drew did on our own. There was a joke opportunity, and I said, if James was here, something would have been said. But because it was a serious film, it would have like not worked massively. And then Drew goes, "Yeah, he would have said something like," and started talking, saying really bad things. I was like, "No, don't do it. Just say, oh God."
I'm filling in the James. You know.
Can you remember I said there was
James,
a
I'm
new
your
horror film
understudy.
coming out that looked really good and had a really good trailer?
What film?
I said the other day there was a new horror film coming out.
Oh yeah, what was
we were
that?
complaining about trailers, saying how like they
No,
give
you-
too much
you-
away, don't they?
I said
You
Long
said the
Legs.
devil. The devil.
No, it's called In a Violent Nature.
Ooh.
No.
It's followed from the perspective of the killer, almost like third-person video games where you see the person walking and they're behind them.
Yeah.
It's all from the killer's perspective, and
Oh,
the
I'm
trailer
looking at
gives
it.
nothing away. Just a guy stood by like the woods.
That's a
Nature
clever
is
concept.
unforgiving.
Because we were
Right.
saying about another film that was coming out, but like that was it, the Crow trailer, which basically shows you like half the
Everything.
film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not interested in that.
No,
But-
it looks awful.
I'll read you the one sentence from that In a Violent Nature. The first 4 words doesn't make sense and makes it sound good. An ambient horror slasher.
But that's what
it
I mean
is.
about the
Yeah, but
voyeuristic element.
ambient.
Yeah,
It's
like
very, very
voyeuristic.
good. You watch the trailer. It gives nothing away.
I will
It
do.
just basically comes up with this river or this lake with like a bridge going out, like a little jetty going out to it, and just has like reviews like terrifying, like really intense, blah blah. And then it pans and cuts like just from behind this guy's like sort of shadowy figure.
God,
And that's it.
he's wearing like an old school diving helmet. If you can see that, the one with like the metal
yeah.
bars like that, and a little circular.
Yeah, a
window.
lot of the shots are from like back here.
He looks like he's a massive Game of Thrones fan.
Okay, it says an ambient horror slasher that methodically depicts the enigmatic resurrection, rampage, and retribution of an undead monster in a remote wilderness.
There's a lot of R's.
I mean,
Whoa.
yeah, I'm shocked I didn't stumble over that because I didn't read it before. I just read it and I was like, oh! Don't stumble.
So when it comes out, it looks really good.
The best part about it is the cast. I know no one, so it's
Good.
going to be good.
Unnoticed. New beginnings.
I like stuff like that.
It would almost be like Oppenheimer meets a horror, because you know that they did it from Oppenheimer's perspective, and that was the whole point, that the script is all in first person. Just like James said, that's such a clever concept for a horror film, though. Rather than
Oppenheimer was from his viewpoint, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then it went. Was it when it went black and white? It wasn't, and then when it was color, it was him.
Yeah,
because the book that was adapted from is written as his perspective, wasn't it?
Yes. There's two big words that I can't remember. There's the science of what the perspective is, and I can't remember what they are.
I did watch a horror film yesterday that was actually not bad.
Go on, which one?
Trying to get into the horror vibe. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
And again, relatively, I don't recall most of the cast. A classic horror story.
Classic horror story.
It's from 2021.
Oh yeah, have I seen that? I remember. I think I have seen that. I remember putting it on my watch list. Did I actually watch it? I can't remember.
I couldn't decide if it was dubbed at the beginning because they're all like Italian or something, or Mexican people.
Yeah, it goes all vicious. You know, Italian and Mexican do sound very alike. Yeah.
It's pretty good though. I mean, it's not like, you know.
It's like a dark Midsummer or something.
Yeah, it's very midsummery, culty kind of thing.
But nighttime.
But entertaining, so.
Yeah. A couple of people have messaged me on like Instagram saying, if you do like a horror one, let me know, and stuff like that. So what I might do is everyone that's listening, pay attention. If you are, that sounded condescending, I didn't mean that. If you've got a speciality or a genre that you really like a couple of my friends have said, if you do an episode on horror, bring me on, because I love horror and I could chat all day about horrors. And nice. We don't have to talk about a specific film, we can just talk generally about films. We'll get someone on. But if someone loves rom-coms, fine. Jump on and we'll chat about Devil Wears Prada or The Proposal with Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock.
I thought, film. Sorry to interrupt the show. Just a little reminder to say, check out our social media handles and follow us on Instagram and TikTok if you're not already. If you enjoy this podcast, why not share it with friends? And better yet, rate the show. Thanks for your time. Now, let's get back to the mayhem.
I thought maybe we could get actors that we know and love as well. We might know people that have been in various things as well.
Let's get that Drew Horner on. He's all right.
Okay, I figured out the words now. So it's subjective and objective, and they're the two.
They are
the two scientific points that completely blew my mind, and that's Oppenheimer, basically. Yeah.
Cool.
I'll watch that when it comes out on Netflix or something.
Have you not seen Oppenheimer yet? It's one of the films that I've been so overhyped now, you might be put off by it, but it is genuinely a good film. And that end scene, I won't tell you what happens, but that end scene, you know, we're in the school hall. That is like a horror film. we see it. Do you agree, Drew?
I got the script, man. The screenplay. It's so good.
Do you agree with what I said?
Yeah. It is filmed like a kind of psychological horror. Yeah, it's incredible.
Not the whole film, but that end bit where it's all stomping and people's skin. That's horror.
Yeah, and he walks through the baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a watch. Like I say, spoilers don't really matter because I probably would have seen a load by now anyway.
Well, plus it's historical, so if you know anything, you probably know the entire story anyway, just not the specifics and the background and the detail. Like I knew about the bomb, but that opened my eyes up to loads of stuff. Oh, I'll tell you something. We'll move off Oppenheimer because it's a bit outdated now. That was a few months ago. But what I found out is that my grandpa, was in World War II, as our grandpas might have been. But he was Scottish, obviously, but he was in the Navy and he got torpedoed 3 times. So his boat got blown to smithereens 3 times. The last time he got blown up, he was in a battleship scenario heading for Japan. He was right by Japan and he got blown up. So obviously they got, I don't know, he survived. I don't know the intricacies, which is annoying. But I guess he got carried away or flown away or whatever, rescued. And less than 6 days later, because I've got the cutout of him in the newspaper of his boat being blown up on this specific date.
Yeah.
It was 6 days, I think it was, later, the atomic bomb got dropped where his fucking boat was. So if he didn't get torpedoed, he would be radioactive, obliterated, and I would not exist.
Shame.
Wow.
So some Japanese or German or whoever shot my granddad and saved his life. Blew him to fucking smithereens, and I'm alive because of them. Cheers for almost killing my granddad. Because if he'd stayed there, atomic bomb, gone.
No more Kev. There'd be no Rage Whale either, because then you two never would have met. You never would have gone and bought the blow-up whale.
You say that, his nan might have got fruity with someone else.
The machine.
Yeah, but I'd be different genetics, so I might be
more...
more...
Chinese.
Yeah,
he'd be a different Kev.
Well,
Kev would be Japanese.
Yeah. She wouldn't have flown from Scotland. She wouldn't have gone, oh, my husband's dead. I'm going to fly over to Japan and bed a random person who blew up. What are you on about? There'd be another Scottish guy round the corner.
Jimmy. Because you know they say, see you, Jimmy.
My granddad's name was Jock.
See you, Jimmy.
His name's John, which is Jock in Scotland.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why my middle name is Kevin John Henry.
Guys, there you go.
Because he's John and my dad's Henry. And now everyone can crack my bank accounts because I've given too much information away. Would you like to know my PIN as well?
Too much sharing. Too much sharing in a digital world.
Cool. Did everyone see the Bad Boys trailer then? You mentioned it earlier, James.
Actually, no, I didn't see it. I scrolled past it. I didn't want to watch it because I actually want to watch the film.
Same. It's quite long. I didn't get bored watching it, but I was like, that's enough. That's cool. And then it kept going. I was like, fuck's sake.
Why do they do that? We were talking about this on one of the other episodes, though, where they do like a 3-minute trailer. And it's
it's too much.
It is a good trailer, to be fair. Like, it is fun. Like, you know it's going to be good.
I tell you my favorite kind of trailers, and it's one of the reasons why I love doing like film editing myself, is when they cut the trailer to the music that's playing in the back, and it's like ta 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 ta, and like
especially action
like
films.
They load up the guns at the moment where the track goes and it goes, and it's like they play the edit to the music even in the cutting. It's amazing.
You know what the best film for that is at the moment?
What for trailers?
The best trailer at the moment for that
maybe not.
is the Kong X Godzilla. It's so good. The music in the trailer is amazing.
Because like gang.
It goes really slow and turns like really like orchestra sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really give a lot away, but the special effects look amazing.
I've just got it. If you watch The Killer, you know the Netflix one?
Yeah.
With Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, but it's shit music. It's the worst music ever.
No, but the trailer, the way it's cut together.
Yeah, no, it was okay. I thought the film was pretty average. I think it was below average.
Oh, I loved it, man. I got so. I tell you what,
and Michael Mann, but it was poor. It was not great.
I tell you, well, it was Fincher. I tell you what, though, with James talking about like following someone, the fact that you're just kind of left alone with this killer, basically, who's a hitman that kind of botches a job and then his whole world spirals, but you're watching him try to clean up his mess, and that is so like I was hooked, man. I absolutely loved it.
It was good. I enjoyed it. I was entertained, but it was
overhyped though, and I think the problem was.
What was the music he was listening to? James, name the worst band in the world. Like indie.
Every Time I Die.
Shut up. Get out. They're the best band in the world. No longer existing, for the record.
You have to be a bit more specific. I know a lot about music, but
Joy
by the
Division.
same name a band.
Joy Division.
Toy Division.
What's wrong with Joy Division?
Oh, Joy. I thought you said Toy Division. I'm like, that's a terrible name for a band.
Do you not like Joy Division?
No, they're shite. Boring, melancholy. Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah, but it helps hitmen to chill out, man.
No, it put me off it. Is it just Joy Division? Is there another band that's similar to them?
Coldplay.
Who's the main musician in that? No, maybe it wasn't Joy Division. What's the other?
I don't think it is Joy Division. Music from The Killer.
Yeah, just Google that. But when we're talking about music in a trailer, right? And to the sound of the action, James, you might have seen it or liked it. I don't have any interest in it. But when me and Ryan, my mate Ryan, went to the cinema to see Ghostbusters, one of the trailers was, have you seen the one for Borderlands?
Yeah.
Which is
how much fun does that look?
It looks mental, but it doesn't make any sense to me because I don't play computer games. But that was cut. It's cut so well to the
Me
music.
and Drew saw that trailer as well. Just looks like chaos, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It looks fun. I mean, I'll probably go and see it because Ryan will want to go see it, and it's an excuse to see a good action film. But
the game's really fun as well, actually. Well, it's just as crazy.
He said it, and he started watching. He was watching it for like 5 seconds. He went, "Wait, is this?" And I went, "Yeah, it's a computer game or something." He goes, "How the hell are they making a film of this?" Because he said
too chaotic.
He said the computer game's mental. How are they going to make a film out of it?
It's absolutely insane.
But there's
quite a few of them. It's not a new game. It's been around for a while.
Doesn't Kate Blanchett look amazing though? She looks cool as fuck.
Standard, yeah.
It's the Smiths.
The Smiths. There you go. That's who I meant.
Yeah, I don't like the Smiths.
Smiths are...
Actually, no, yeah, I do. No, I don't like Morrissey.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Morrissey, yeah.
Bit annoying, isn't he?
He is annoying, and the Smiths are shite.
You're not a fan. Couple of good songs. But
I'll put this little social clip on Instagram or whatever, and people can hate on us because I put that Roadhouse review on TikTok, and I've got 9,000 views, and I've got about 40 comments of people saying, "How dare you? The original's much better." And I'm like, I didn't say it wasn't. I just commented it wasn't.
Maybe use those. Start using whatever tags you used in that on our videos.
Well, yeah, I do, but I think that one's just
confuse people if it has hashtag Roadhouse for every episode.
Yeah,
but yeah, it doesn't work that way for some reason.
Hashtag where's Kate Middleton? Like, just do stuff like that and see where.
Yeah,
in Roadhouse.
Well, that's the thing is now, like when we're chatting now, because all our previous ones, some of them don't feel dated, but you listen to one now, and we're talking about the one that came out today. We're talking about the Oscars for a whole 5 minutes, but that was 2-3 weeks ago. Whereas now, this is going to be posted next week, so it's going to be relevant. So everything from now on is going to be relevant to. So when we talk about Bad Boys trailer, it's going to make sense when it comes out. It's going to be fresh.
It's current, isn't it? Yeah. Why have you guys got your surnames in the thing? It doesn't matter because you can't see it anyway, can you?
No, you can't see it. It's just how I logged in. Yeah, I thought
it just to remind you of your names.
No, when you log in, you type in your name. Sometimes it asks for
two. I don't need my full name though. I
don't know, Drew. I don't know.
I just think it's fascinating because you've both done it.
Is it fascinating?
No, not really. But
no,
it's just it's an observation is the word I'd use.
For people listening, we've got our little names in our own little visual boxes, and
little names.
Drew has Drew, and we all have our full names. what makes a difference? James is usually called fucking Wi-Fi or something.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Like,
I tell you what, when I go to edit, James, I've got like tabs of our names, so I can move people around and change the order of pictures and stuff. And it's got Drew, me, and it's got 4 Jameses, because James is on his phone, and he's on his laptop, and he's in his ears, so it connects to different connections. Or if you
clarify, I've always been on my phone.
Or if you come off a Wi-Fi and reconnect, it creates a new James. So in the bottom bar where it's got all the colours of our speeches, so I can look at the bottom while I'm editing, and all the purple things is Drew chatting, all the orange things is me chatting, yellow is James, but then there's green, pink, and blue. I'm like, what are they? They're all James.
You've cloned James
because he cuts out and comes back on. So
yeah, he's like a Tasmanian devil, man.
Makes a new connection.
He's chaos. You're chaos.
If anyone's listening, go onto the visual now, because James is having a little rave.
I pressed the wrong button on the light.
Of course you did.
But yeah, going back to
didn't know it did that.
The Bad Boys trailer, I think it does look quality, and I don't care about the Will Smith scenario. I just, it's good to see a good film.
You got to leave that stuff to one side, because like the link to this is weird. I don't know where I'm going with this, but the TV series The Morning Show is all about bringing people's private life into their real life, and that mix is where it gets a little bit tricky and awkward and uncomfortable. And I feel like if you're seeing an actor play a role and they're a character, you need to leave all the baggage and all the shit that they've been through at the door and just go in, sit down and grab yourself some popcorn or nachos and enjoy it.
It's strange, because I get the argument that if someone's a bad person, you shouldn't be supporting them. But is Will Smith a bad person? I don't think he is. I think
we all make mistakes, man.
Made a bad decision. Who hasn't smacked someone in the face?
But if I'm honest, that's more to do with like mental health. Like if you're constantly in the public eye, and he's been
ridiculed in his own wedding for years.
Yeah. But then he broke down, man. He broke down in a podcast or an interview or something. People turn it into a meme or a GIF, and then it's like, I'm not surprised that men don't open up like about certain things going on. We're like rocks, because every time someone does try to open up about the way they're feeling, they get the piss taken out of them.
Yeah, or you're seen as weak.
Yeah.
Which is opposite, without being a cliche, stronger if you can open up.
There you go, dude. There you go.
So yeah.
That's why I named my spoken word album, sorry, terrible shameless plug, Strong Enough to Break, which is a paradox in itself.
Yeah. So. But when he smacked Chris Rock, I thought, you idiot, but I disagreed with it, and I disagreed the way he did it. He could have had a quiet word with him afterwards and given him some shit afterwards. It was a bad decision. But some people snap, and he didn't beat him, he didn't kill him. It was a slap. I mean, it was a hard slap, but he could have punched him and almost killed the guy. And he showed restraint in extreme violence in a weird way. And it's weird talking about this, because I feel like no matter what you say about this, there's going to be extreme polarizing views, and people are going to be pissed off with their opinion.
Yeah.
But
who
gives a shit?
It destroyed the internet. Like, that's all people were talking about.
He's a great actor, and I enjoy him. And yeah, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is one of the best shows ever.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
He's in some classics. He's in some terrible films, but Bad Boys has always been good. To be fair, they're all good. They're not none of them weak. There's better ones, but there's not weak ones.
Yeah, the first one's still the best, though, I think.
Yeah. But Martin Lawrence does look a bit. He's looking old.
Yeah, that's interesting. He's put
He's got a bit of weight on. He's got a bit of weight on. He looks like he's had plastic surgery, or it's just very good lighting. Whereas Will Smith just looks Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith's untouchable, man. He's like titanium.
Any other trailers you guys seen? I'm trying to think. For a fresh IMDb, see what's on the top.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Beetlejuice.
Yeah. That trailer is a great teaser. That
doesn't show anything. But they will do a second trailer, won't they? That will show too much later on down the line.
Who's that actor as well? Because she's in the 2 latest Screams and she's brilliant. And she's in Wednesday.
Jenna Ortega.
Jenna Ortega. Yeah. She's unbelievable, man.
But my favourite, apart from obviously Michael Keaton, is Catherine Hara, the mum from Home Alone, and she's in Schitt's Creek. I think she's in.
Oh yeah, mate. Schitt's Creek, man. What a TV series.
Yeah. Oh, do you like Schitt's Creek?
Mate, I love Schitt's Creek. Right, I'll tell you really quick how I got into it. When we hovered over they do like little teasers of the show. Yeah. When you hover over it for Netflix, it was the scene where he the stuff's dripping from the roof and it drips on him. He's like, oh my god, and then she goes, and he's like, honey, wake up. Yeah, he goes, honey, wake up. And she's like, I just finished crying myself to sleep. And I was like, that's so good. And then she says, is it blood? And then his son comes in and then he says something about, Dad, what are you wearing? He's like, son, that is not the priority.
Why are you wearing a nightie? And he's like, okay, Dad, see you later, Bob Cratchit.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's it.
Yeah,
when it showed up on Netflix, me and Sadie avoided it because it just looked too polished American comedy and it would be really terrible. And then we watched it one day, just gave it a shot. Flawless. We've watched it. I am not kidding. And there's a lot of episodes. I think we might be on the 7th or 8th rewatch of the whole thing.
It's like another Friends, though, in the sense that it's got such great rewatchability. Yeah. The only thing that was interesting, people that I chatted to about it, they said the characters were so unlikable that they turned off after the first season.
They're very likable. They're spoiled little brats, the kids, but their growth is amazing.
But also, for me, that's the arc of the show. Like, they have to kind of learn, principles and become better people, basically.
Yeah, because about everything taken away from them. That's a good one. James, what is your go-to, sitcom or TV series to watch, before going to bed, where you're just putting stuff you've seen a million times, you just watch forever?
I've got a few.
Go on.
At the moment, it's Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Nice.
Great shout. Nice choice.
Or The Office US.
Oh, I'm watching that at the moment. When I'm working, I sometimes put it on in the background.
Or New Girl.
I've never watched that. Is it good?
Excellent. Very good.
Is that on Netflix?
No, it's on Disney now, I think, unfortunately.
Okay, so it's still free. I might give that a go.
Yeah, I think that's the ones.
Some people have said that. We watch all the normal terrestrial TV stuff, but at the moment we've got on The Job Lot, which I think was ITV originally, which is the same guys from Him and Her, Jay's what's his name? Tovey? What's that actor called?
What?
Russell
the one that's got an interesting head. He's got an interesting
Tovey.
Russell Tovey, yeah.
Yeah. So we watched Friday Night Dinner again, watched Friends again, watched The Job Lot again. We're now on Schitt's Creek again. We just rewatched it, just bedtime. Sadie falls asleep half the time, but it's just something to relax to before you go to sleep.
I'm rewatching Suits at the moment.
Nice.
I haven't seen Suits. I loved Mad Men.
I've seen a few of the episodes, but not many. It's one of those things
I love the morning show.
Was quite good, but I could never be bothered to get fully into it.
We were addicted to the morning show, mate.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, because you mentioned it. It is very good, isn't it? How far are you in?
It's so good, man. Finished it. I thought there was 4 seasons, so we kind of boshed through it, and I was like, "Yeah, let's go on the 4th season." It's it doesn't exist.
3rd's less good, but it's still good. But 1 and 2 are brilliant.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think one is absolutely incredible. 2, it's very clever where they take it, because obviously everything feels so current because of everything we've been through with the pandemic and the fires and all that stuff. So,
are you guys interested in watching Immaculate, the Sydney Sweeney horror?
When she's the priest, not priest, she's the nurse. Nun.
Dark and Stormies?
No, I'm just on Waters, man. It's probably just
James, zero opinion. Not bothered.
I haven't seen trailer.
Have you not? Have you not heard the hoopla online? Everyone's talking about it because it's got such an extreme ending. but I don't know what it is yet. Everyone's talking about it, but not many.
Is it out already?
Yeah, it's been out for a week.
Oh, okay.
I'm meaning to see it, but I've got plans the next couple of nights, so I can't really do it. And I've got to see Godzilla at the weekend, so we can all see the same thing. But something I didn't know, I was listening to Sydney Sweeney on a podcast the other day, and she's like a producer on it. So when she was coming up, she got offered the role in Immaculate when she was, I think, 16, or she was to be playing a 16-year-old. And it was about teenagers being nuns. She wasn't good enough, apparently, and didn't get the role. The film also didn't get made. And now she's megastar after the last couple of massive hits. And she is now a producer, and she got it made. She went back, got the script, had to change everything because she's now 26 or 27 or something. So she's got to do it for a different demographic of actors. And she's basically adapted the script and got it all changed. So she's like proper boss lady now. She's not just generic actor. She's like,
and she does have 2 massive hits.
She wasn't good enough to be a nun,
which are. I wish that was a smoother cut so I could just say it off the top of my head, but I can't think what it is.
You can edit it, man, and make yourself look smoother.
Put it this way, she's not going to drown, is she?
Spiderweb?
No, the 2 massive hits, I was going to say Anyone But You. What was the other one?
Just in a comedy with the guy from Top Gun.
Yeah, Anyone But You.
No, that is Anyone But You.
Oh.
I can't think what the other one was. Oh, there isn't one, really. She was in
Euphoria,
but that wasn't a hit.
She's in Euphoria, mate. She's incredible in that TV series.
Euphoria, Reality, The Voyeurs, White Lotus.
She does some good scenes in The Voyeurs.
She's great in The White Lotus, actually, in the first season. That's a great show as well.
White Lotus.
White Lotus.
Do you know who that's directed by?
And season 2.
Do you know who White Lotus is directed by?
Kevin Scully.
And written by?
James Faulkner.
His name is Mike White.
Yes.
And you'll know him.
White.
He is, right, you guys know School of Rock with Jack Black.
Yeah.
You know, at the beginning when he's staying in his mate's, like, living room, and it's like the geeky guy who's, like, used to be in a band. That geeky guy is the director of White Lotus.
That's mental. Jack Black and Mike White. Okay.
I didn't say white.
You did. You did.
I think I'm conscious of my voice when on this. Oh, I just seen as well, the Penguin's coming out very, very soon. Colin Farrell.
And the Heron. Oh, yeah. No, I'm excited about that.
Not the boy in the Penguin, just the Penguin.
Yeah, not the boy in the... Leave the boy alone. He's in... Not Stardust. What is it? The thing that's on Apple. Colin Farrell in the... Begins with S. Does it begin with S?
You need to say other words.
One word. You need to say other words. I need to say a word that makes sense.
Go on,
Johnny Flynn.
Go on, James. Tell us something.
About what?
Anything. You look confused. I think my dog's knocking at the door again.
Bit harsh. Calling his girlfriend that.
You coming? Go.
Easy. So yeah, rumour has it you take the piss out of me in episode 13 and 14.
Oh, do we?
No, you do.
No.
Yeah. Is that because you missed me?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is Barney.
Hello,
3 dudes and a dog. Charlie.
Barney.
Barney.
Why are we making names up?
I don't know. I couldn't hear you, man.
Let's see if I can put them up here. Good boy. So yeah, this is Barney. Hi, boy. What are you saying? What are you saying?
What is he saying?
He's saying... because Drew was in Sweden, I think we did say it's out tomorrow.
Sugar. I knew it began with an S. I was like thinking salty, but it's sugar.
You can listen to the new podcast tomorrow, Drew, when we take the piss out of you.
Oh, perfect, man. Cheers, guys. Yeah, the new thing with Colin Farrell, the TV show, is called Sugar, not salty.
Oh, on Apple. Yeah, sorry, I do know what you're on about.
Yeah, I knew it began with S. You just left me hanging, man.
It looks very suave. He looks very cool. I don't know what it's about, but it does look interesting.
Yeah, I think he plays a character called John Sugar, who's like a fixer or something, but he obviously gets caught up with the wrong guys.
Apple got a few good stuff coming out. So what's that other one? The one with Kristen Wiig, the Palm Royale.
Yeah,
that was great.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't care what you feel.
It's got
about
Ricky
it.
Martin in it.
What?
It's got Ricky Martin. You know the
yeah.
She'll make you take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain. You know that one?
Yeah, I do know that one. Keep going. James, join in.
You'll never be the same. Like a bullet to the brain. Come on. Yeah, that's it. That's what you're getting.
Nice one. Just leave a little awkward pause of a silence there.
That's fine. Yeah, and you can add in.
Oh, I could have done anything there, couldn't I?
You could have, dude. You can still manipulate this in post. You have the power, Kev.
I'm not spending hours tweaking shit moments to be even shitter.
Ouch.
It takes ages to do that stuff.
Ouch.
But yeah, so just so you know, so this week my plan on Thursday. So today's Tuesday. So in 2 days' time, I'm going to Salford. I'm going to Salford, Manchester. So it'll be a week later the podcast comes out about it, but I'm going to go to the Lowry.
It's the gig, isn't it? The podcast gig.
Yeah, to see the Empire Film Podcast live.
Sick.
That's got, so the hosts of that are the editors and reviewers of Empire Magazine. So it's Chris Hewitt, Helen O'Hara, and James Dyer. And they're all really funny. Their podcast is really good as well. And it's really entertaining. They've got they have proper guests, not Gareth. They'll have Christopher Nolan or Joaquin Phoenix. Their guests are a little bit better than ours. So
just a touch.
Yeah, I don't think
you're going to take notes.
I don't think they have any guests live. I'll take some photos and take a video and put it up and stuff. But it should be interesting because they're good fun live.
Oh, that sounds cool, man.
And like you said, Drew, maybe in a year's time, we'll be live.
Woo! Can you imagine though, man? That'd be crazy. Well, it's like Ghost Huns. That I was saying.
Oh, that
my friend Susie in Ghost Huns,
they do live.
Their podcast was advertised on top of one of the cinemas, and now they've got a sold out live show. But their stuff is really funny, man. Actually, it's really.
I don't think we'll be live, will we, James?
Don't know.
So it would just be me on stage, and then you two just phone it in through laptop.
I'm not going on stage talking in front of people. Are you insane?
Why?
Not that would happen, but if it was an opportunity, it would be a no from me.
It would be, just take a couple of, pop some pills, just get the nerves in order, and then on you go.
Yeah, I don't think that's
have
quite
a few dark and stormies. No, I don't know. I don't know how it works.
And so you're actually going to go see Late Night with the Devil this week?
Not this week. Maybe next week. Maybe the end of next week.
I thought that's on Amazon.
No.
Is it?
No, it's not. It's brand new. What are you on about?
Yeah, but
I was going to blow my nose.
Roadhouse is brand new, and that's pretty
for
much
streaming. This is a cinema film. This is a proper film. Late Night with the Devil. It's very good.
It's got that creepy guy that was in Prisoners.
David
and he was in
Dalmanchian.
Yeah, he's in Oppenheimer as well, and he's in Blade Runner 2049.
Did you say Dark Knight?
Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, he's got that great scene.
David Dalmanchian. Again, I heard
great
a podcast with him, and he went through substance abuse, and he was an alcoholic, and he got himself clean. And his first job was The Dark Knight.
Who are we talking about?
David Dasmalchian from Late Night with the Devil. That was his first job.
Crazy.
Dark Knight. Who was he on the Dark Knight?
He was one of the
Cop.
He was one of the guys that were one of the snipers in the crowd of policemen, where there's loads of policemen.
He was he's dressed like a copper, isn't he?
Yeah.
No,
one of
He's wearing Rachel. He's wearing Rachel Dawes' badge, which is a really cool little moment.
Yeah.
I really like that scene when he's walking out the hospital with the nurse's dress on, and he's like pressing that button. It's not working.
Yeah. Isn't that meant to be like a literal mistake? Wasn't it meant to go straight away? And then he did that, and it fucked up or something.
And Christopher Nolan said that Heath Ledger's such professionalism to stay in character made the scene so, enigmatic.
Well, you can only blow that because they didn't fake it; they blew that place up. So, he had to. Yeah, he had to be composed.
It was somewhere in Battersea because, it made the newspaper. Someone said, "If you heard that big bang today, that was Christopher Nolan making Batman." You're like, "What?"
Yeah,
that's cool.
And just looking at David Dasmalchian, he was in Dune Part 1 as well.
I got something fun to say. They filmed part of the new Ghostbusters near my aunt's house in Reading.
What,
dude?
I thought it was all filmed in America.
No, I'm pretty sure that was the one. They filmed some of it in Reading.
Oh, really?
Which part? Have you seen it in the trailer, or because you haven't seen the film? How do you?
Let me double check this. Bear with.
Yeah, put some pants on as well, dude. Put some pants on, or trousers, as we say in England.
Hello. What films did they film near Annette again?
Who's he speaking to? His mum.
Is he asking Alexa?
What film did they film near Annette again?
Is Alexa?
I don't know. He might be talking to Alexa,
or is it his dad?
Do you know David Dasmalchian? One of my favourite characters he's done is Polka Dot Man in Suicide Squad. Have you seen that?
What?
Polka Dot Man. No. He's the guy who's got loads of bowls, and he just throws bowls, and they attach to people and blow up or something.
It was Ghostbusters. Part of Ghostbusters was filmed near Reading, just outside Reading.
Nice.
Oh wow!
How bizarre!
Did you ask Alexa?
Pardon?
Who were you asking? Alexa.
My aunt, because she was living there.
Well, so that's the weird thing is that a lot of films are filmed near London because the studios in Boreham Wood, aren't they?
Tom Cruise is filming another Mission Impossible at the moment or something, isn't he?
Yeah, he did. He was filming it in London, just by Buckingham Palace a few months ago.
Remember, there's Shinfield Studios now in Reading.
Oh, is there?
It's new. Only got opened a year or two ago. It looks amazing. You should Google it. It looks really cool. Shinfield Studios. It's really much. Obviously, it's only a couple of years old. It's really modern. And
there was something I was watching the other day where it was meant to be filmed in North London, but it was just like, well, this is terrible because I don't know what I'm talking about. But it was like it was an area I know, but if I say it on here, no one gives a shit. No one cares.
Kev's not brilliant at geography.
But Boreham Wood. That's where's the studios? What's the studios? The studios of London, where all major films are made.
Oh, not Pineapple Studios.
No,
that's Pineapple Dance Studio. You thinking then?
Whoa, easy. Pinewood.
Pinewood. That's it. Which is in Boreham Wood, which is where Sadie used to work. Actually, not in the studios, but an office.
You got Shepperton Studios as well.
But they do a lot of stuff there. So when they have to do things that are in the wilderness, they just go to the thingy forest nearby, which is where I used to go on my weekends because I used to live 10 minutes from there because I was in North London. So I used to be able to just drive 20 minutes, half an hour, I think, with Waltham Forest, and we'd take the dog for a walk in Waltham Forest, and that's where they do loads of filming of films that need woods.
Nice, that's cool. Maybe that's what they did. Maybe they did Band of Brothers on that as well, because there was loads of woods and stuff in that.
That was it. It was the Austin Butler film program on Apple.
Oh, Masters of the Sky.
Masters of the Air.
Masters of the Air.
Yeah. We were watching it, and it was filmed in the UK, and then I Googled where it was filmed, and it was Waltham Forest, which is where my house used to be. Well, round the corner, sort of. And I was like,
there you go, man.
What the fuck? Austin Butler's round the corner from our house. Sorry, James.
Nice.
Cut you off there. What were you saying?
I think I mentioned this on the one with just us two, and I can't remember if I said I wanted to save it for when Drew's on. The new Nickelodeon documentary, Quiet on Set.
Oh,
you wanted to keep the weird, creepy stuff for Drew.
Yeah, because it's actually a series. It's on Discovery Plus.
Have you got that?
It's called Quiet on Set, and the shows were a bit after our time. Basically, there was a big bunch of shows on Nickelodeon. They were equivalent to us of Saved by the Bell and that sort of thing. You had one called Victorious with Victoria Justice, Sam and Cat, which had Ariana Grande in it when she was younger.
Oh yeah.
Drake and Josh, like these like kid shows, right? Most of them are filmed in like a high school or something like that. And it's basically Dan Schneider, the guy that sort of wrote / directed them, has had a lot of, say, allegations about him. And it's a lot of like showing old scenes where when you look at it, they're doing really like, there's scenes where like the girls getting like liquid squirted on their face, or like doing that a lot with things, and very suggestive stuff, but it's pretty disturbing.
Why did you save this for me?
So I thought you might be interested.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's worth a look.
I was just looking at on IMDb at the stuff to see if I recognise them, because it's like American people that I don't know many of, like the kids.
You'd recognise Ariana Grande for obvious reasons.
Yeah, but I recognise Miranda Cosgrove. I would never have known her name, but she's, to go back to School
she
of
was
Rock.
in iCarly, wasn't she? iCarly she did, which
That
was like a kids show.
I just know her from School of Rock. She was the...
I only know the shows because Eiley used to watch them all.
Yeah.
So wait, is this documentary about outing certain dodgy stuff that went on behind the scenes of Nickelodeon, this innocent
and
kind of...
blatantly as
It's
well.
like
Like not even behind the
behind-
scenes. Some of it was just like blatant daylight.
Yeah.
Oof.
And that's it. It's got the picture here. It's got, what's his face? Oh, that TV personality. He's a bit dodgy as well. He's really old now.
Narrows it down.
With the beard, the American guy. Never mind. I don't know.
Either way, check it out. Maybe we can chat about it. I haven't got Discovery Plus, but you must be able to get like a free trial on Prime or something.
That's a good idea, though, guys. So we could actually talk about documentaries, because technically it's not just movies; it's movies and other shenanigans.
Yeah,
and it's a documentary about TV. So
well,
yeah.
I watched the documentary this week. I was going to post it on Kev's Film Thoughts. I might do it tomorrow. Already recorded it. I'm one of these sad people. I spend like an hour. I'll do like 5 or 6 videos, and I'll save them on my drafts, and then I can post one a day. So there's like content. If that's
nice.
I feel so like
You're giving away your hints and tips
like,
now, Kev.
Sound like a loser, but I like chatting about it. So I might as well record a bunch, because it takes up time doing it every time I watch something. So I do like a bunch together, and then I can post them randomly. But I watched. I mentioned
in bulk is the best. Is the best way.
I mentioned it to James the other day, actually. But I watched a documentary. At the time, I hadn't seen it, but now I've seen it. About Val Kilmer.
Oh my god! Yeah, I really want to see that.
It's on Now TV. It's free. Go watch it. It's unbelievable. And I don't say that lightly. I'm not just saying unbelievable just as a big buzzword. It was literally unbelievable, because I like Val Kilmer and I like his acting. I like his films, but I didn't realize how much of a sweetheart he is. He is like the nicest, chilled guy. Like, I could not believe it. And he's been through some tragedy, man. And he's still like the nicest guy, because the problem is people see Iceman. They see Iceman from Top Gun as the arrogant, cocky, know-it-all, and they pin that on Val Kilmer because that's his most famous role. But he is opposite. He was brought up in a family
It's just bang bang.
Yeah, he was brought up in a family with like camcorders. Like, they had some money when they were younger. So as children, him and his 2 brothers would film scenes of Jaws, like recreate Jaws. And I'm talking, they'd make fake beards, fake cigarettes, and on a boat in their swimming pool in their back garden, and pretend they're on boats and film it. It was so funny. Cool. And so he kept that. So you see behind the scenes, because he's got the camera all the time. And when he's on Top Gun, he's filming Tom Cruise, like behind the scenes of Tom Cruise, and his other mates just joking around and stuff like that. And he's like the life of the party.
So he's filmed like behind the scenes of a lot of the movies that he's made.
He's got thousands of hours of tape, and this documentary shows loads of that stuff. But obviously,
I've got to check that out.
Because he's got throat cancer, he can't speak. He's got to press.
Yeah.
He's got to stop breathing because he's got a hole in his his neck. So he's got to put his finger over the whole of his neck, which means he cannot breathe. And that's how he can speak. So he goes, "Hello, my name is Val Kilmer," and he has to take it off to take a breath and then continue again. And it's such a shame because
that's heartbreaking, man.
But like me and James are saying as well, was like he was in the new Top Gun Maverick, and it probably was like olive branch. That's the wrong word, but it probably was a nice thing for Tom Cruise to do that he didn't need to do.
Yeah, I agree.
And he brought him in.
That was a really touching moment, though, in Maverick, wasn't it? It was really...
For a film that's not meant to have any sentiment, it's just meant to be just nostalgia and fun action. That was a moment I sincerely choked up, and I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ."
Me too. That broke me, man.
And I didn't know enough about it at the time, but it was,
Do you know what that just reminded me of, though, when you were talking about getting camcorders and filming a little behind the scenes of our lives, Kevin? Do you remember when we filmed Claire? I think you had a camera or something, and we made a short film in my house.
You need to be specific. So if you say you had a camcorder and filmed Claire, I sound like a predator.
Yeah, that sounds creepy. No, we made a film called Claire.
That was in Scotland.
Do you remember?
That was when you came on holiday.
No, that was Rendezvous on the Rocks.
A Rendezvous on the Rocks.
Yeah. These are random. This is random because I don't know if James knows this.
No, he does, because we went from there and we went from, what was the one we did with Slips?
Safe.
Stages of Awakening.
Stages of Awakening. That was clever, I thought. But then obviously we got together with Adam Russell. There's a shout out to Adam Russell.
Yeah, man.
Don't know if he listens. I haven't added him. Is he on Instagram? I don't know.
He's not an Insta dude.
Oh, that's probably why.
He's kind of a Facebook dude, but it's tell him, socials.
Because we did a film and James was in it. We did the army one, remember?
Oh,
what was the army
Enemy
one
Unknown.
called?
Enemy Unknown.
I believe you. Can you remember that, James?
Yeah, I remember the prosthetics and how long it took to get off.
Oh, wow.
I think I have that to hand.
Dude, if you do, that would be cool. There's a trailer of it on YouTube.
Oh, I don't. I did have it.
Dude, there is a trailer on YouTube somewhere. I'll have to try and find it.
James, were you in that other film we did? That
yeah.
What was it called?
There's two different people.
What was it called?
Don't know.
Oh,
Harbinger.
Yeah, that stupid thing.
Harbinger.
Yeah, that was so good, man, and the footage got corrupted.
I've still got some of the footage out on my loft.
Is it?
Is the wrong phrasing.
Is it?
There's me and James.
Dude. Yeah, that's Enemy Unknown.
Yeah, that wasn't a fun time getting that off.
Jesus, look at that. I'll have to post.
Can you remember we went to that place with the swimming pool?
Yeah, that's the rich dude that.
And they were trying to kill the bees with the cream, and there was loads of like creamy bees flying around.
Creamy bees. Creamy bees. What are you about?
There was a wasp nest or bee nest, and they'd put like killer on it or something, which was like a foam, but instead there was just like creamy bees flying around.
Bees just getting massaged, like
what was
creamy.
it?
Like just got out of the shower or something.
Where was this? What scene was this?
In the swimming pool.
No, it's not supposed to be in the film, Kevin.
Yeah, but where was I there? I don't.
So you know the swimming pool. You know, like when they was filming. You know, in Harbinger, the rich dude that's like the evil baddie.
Was that Dave Allen?
Yeah, I think
no.
It was
Dave Allen's dad, wasn't it? No.
He's the guy with grey hair. There was Adam.
Adam Baxter's dad, John Baxter.
Adam Baxter's dad, yeah, John Baxter.
That wasn't Harbinger. That was Safe.
That was Safe.
No, but
how many films have we done? I forgot this.
Dude, we made so many, man. We should share some. We should see if we can get any
footage, and they're all terrible. Oh, actually, I've got the DVDs of Safe. I've got 2 Safe DVDs.
Can you send me one?
I was in someone's house a few years ago, and they had a Safe spine. I'm like, what the hell are you doing with that?
Well, they had the film up on the wall.
No, not on the wall, in their DVD section.
Yeah, in their shelf. Yeah, but that's normally on the wall.
It was obviously someone we knew, but I can't remember them having it or even knowing we did it. But they had one.
But weren't we just giving out copies to people, like hoping that?
Yeah, we gave out a bunch.
Create a buzz.
Yeah. So remember Paul Dillon? By the way, Paul Dillon actually listens to us, and nice. He did the designs. He did a poster for Stages of Awakening, and he did a poster for Safe. and he, with his company at the time, did the whole Safe spine brochure, not brochure, the DVD cover. He did all that, and he printed Safe on the DVD itself. So Paul Dillon did all that. Cheers, Paul.
I think we invited him onto the set with his girlfriend, and then he came and saw it.
Probably. I
think that was a behind-the-scenes moment.
Half of it.
Yeah.
That was good times.
Good memories, man. Mate, they were great times. But I'll try and find there is on YouTube you can see a teaser trailer of The Enemy.
Is it any good though?
Yeah, it's quite cool.
Please send it to me.
It's nothing compared to the films we're talking about. They've got millions of pounds. We had about £2.
Send it, and I will post it.
Part 2 of the quote game, and this is going to show you how good my memory is.
Go on, then.
Here's a quote. We're going to have some fun. Not too much fun.
Ooh. Wait, that is from one of the films. That's from Safe.
And I want the actor.
That's Drew Horner.
Is it Drew?
Nope.
Ben?
Nope.
Slips?
Nope.
Dave Allen?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's when he's
got baseball bats on him.
Yeah.
Have we got Dave Allen on?
We have a little fun. Not too much fun.
Dave Allen's on Instagram, isn't he?
Yes, maybe.
I think I already follow him. Dave Allen. Yeah, there he is. I've requested him. He hasn't accepted.
Ha. Probably doesn't use it.
I'll follow again. Oh, he's got 2 of them. Oh, no, that's a different Dave Allen. Apparently, Dave Allen's quite a common name.
Dude.
But not Uncle Dave. Uncle Dave is Uncle Dave. Yeah, send us that trailer, and
I'm trying to find it now.
I will post that. Did we do one for Harbinger? That was the best film. That was so good,
mate. It was so good. I was so sad when that got. Oh man,
who did you play in that, James?
I played 2 different people. That's how good it was.
That's how good you were. You were multi-talented.
I was someone at a swimming pool.
Yeah.
And someone met you in George Yard car park at your car.
Okay. Well, to be fair, there was like a few parts, and we were just like, can we invite as many of our friends on, because if they come, they'll watch it afterwards. But I enjoyed doing that. That was interesting.
Yeah, mate.
Funny thing is, think how easy it is for a kid to make a film today.
Yeah,
like everyone, like a phone, you can film, edit, post, everything.
Yeah, because I think when
crazy, isn't it?
Me and Drew did Stages of Awakening. It was, I think it was my camcorder. Mate. I had a camcorder, and then
like a DV camcorder.
Please tell me you've got that somewhere. I loved that film. That film was crazy.
And then by the end of it, Adam Russell ended up getting, like, having to rent like a $4,000 or $3,000 camera, like proper over the shoulder number.
It's mad technology now, isn't it? Like, you could, if you had like a good iPhone and like a stabilizer, you could make a legit. I think there was a film filmed with an iPhone 7 that came out in the cinemas.
Yeah,
it was. It had Claire Foy in it.
And an iPhone today and a gimbal is probably better than that $4,000 shoulder camera from.
Yeah, I mean, have you not seen how you have to rig up the iPhone now if you want to shoot in cinematic mode?
No.
So, cinematic mode will annihilate your battery. So you have to get like a cage with one. It will annihilate your memory as well. But the new iPhone, you can plug in just a external memory. So you have to use that, because otherwise, when you're off your phone later, go to video, go to cinematic mode, and look how long it lets you film for. It ain't long at all. And it heats up like there is no tomorrow.
I tried it for like 1 minute one day when I was out walking the dog, and I thought it looked quite cool. And I was thinking maybe we should do like some little things, but probably won't.
I was thinking we should do some funny, silly little skits to advertise Rage Whale.
But we're not together. That's the thing. Like, you guys are 250 miles away. So.
Yeah, that's a good point.
There's no reason why. Well, if Drew had a bigger cupboard, we could both do it there, couldn't we?
Just like half our faces like that.
One thing I did realise watching back yesterday, though, is my sound is not anywhere near as crisp as yours. So I'm going to invest in a mic in the next week or so.
Yeah, because it sounds fine here, but when you listen to them record, you sound actually louder than us.
Drew's sounds the best.
Oh, well, thank you. I
think I need to might have this a bit closer as well.
I was going to say though. I can hear reverb on one of us. I don't know who it is, and you can hear it more in episode 9 and 10. I think.
Yeah, I think it was more James 11. on the mobile at the time.
I've stopped using the earbuds now.
Yeah, it might be because of earbuds or something.
But if you hear it, you can hear feedback. You can hear us inside someone else. That just sounds really weird.
I even said it on one of the episodes. I went, I can hear myself.
Yeah. There was a moment in this episode where I wish when you went filming. I think you said something like you went films are when they're filmed. I was just hoping you'd stop there.
What?
Because that's quite funny, but actually it's not that funny now in retrospect. But it's the idea of saying films were filmed. You're like, well, of course they are. They're films. But anyway, that's shocking. You can edit that bit.
No chance.
Okay, cool. Just throw me under the bus. Throw me under the digital bus.
Yes.
This is the longest episode ever.
Oh yeah, and we've not really had a train of thought. Like, what would you title this episode? Because I don't know what
diarrhea. Digital diarrhea.
I mean, that doesn't mean anything. What have we discussed? Trailers.
Interlude.
Trailered off.
All right, poet. I'm more clinical. Like, what did we discuss? Bang, bang, bosh, ding, dong. I want
that sounds
call that.
Call it that.
Call it that.
Bing, bash, ding, dong.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll listen to it tomorrow, which is going to be so much fun. And
Are you inspired by a word? Like you gained the sentence from some of the random
just
stuff that
title it
comes
a
out?
couple of things we've discussed. You know, that's it. I just put down 3 or 4 words to entice people to listen to it, but it needs to be kind of open. Like when we put the Oscars one out, we talked about the Oscars for less than 10 minutes in total in a whole hour.
No, there's a lot more in it. There is a lot
there's
more.
not.
In the synopsis, though, in the synopsis of the episode before this one, which is the 14, just put, if this is boring, Drew apologizes.
You should just apologize in general at all stages.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay.
Well, I finished my fallopian sabotage.
I bet you did.
If someone wasn't watching the video, that's a weird sentence to say.
You're a weird sentence.
Ooh. Right. Should we call that one quits then?
Yeah.
It was a joy to see your faces, people.
This has been Rage Whale. Thanks for listening to Your Movie Podcast.
Terrific. And let's see it load up instantly, 100% straight away.
Have you got new internet now, James?
He's pretending to freeze.
Practicing freeze.
Yeah, I do.
You've got...
Yeah,
I've got new internet.
Your internet is miles better. Did you complain on Twitter or did you phone them up and give them shit?
No, they saw the podcast.
That's a clip, baby.
You're fans of the podcast.
It's not Virgin Media, it's See the Light, remember?
Oh, yeah,
through the light. See the light.
Who the fuck is See the Light? That's not even a name anyone's heard of.
They're run by Sky.
That sounds like an episode from True Detective, though. That's like something Nick Pazzialto would come up with. It
sounds like an offshore account of Sky. Like we're just filtering some seed money here.
All the illegal stuff.
See the Light.
All the dodgy stuff we don't want you to bring into the light.
Basically, yeah.